got a dog. His name's Buddy. I guess you could say we're friends. I don't really know if my dog likes me though. He never comes to me when I call his name. Just like my parents.
Yeah.
And he tied me to a chair.
Thank you for listening to my problems, Mr. Man. You really are a chill dude. So it all started when I was 9 and I had this bicycle. My dad told me.
Are you even listening to me?
Hello everyone and welcome to Psychology 101. Today we will be working on therapy. We will start with active listening. Active listening requires a therapist to fully concentrate, understand, respond, and remember what is being said. The therapist in that scene did not use active listening because he was neither listening, understanding, nor actually paying attention to what he said. Next up is client-centered therapy. Developed by psychologist Carl Rogers in the 50s, it is where the psychologist has a non-directive approach to the session, meaning the psychologist does not direct the patient to find the answer themselves. Carl believed that humans tend to move toward growth and healing, and this route of treatment deploys this belief. A key concept to use in client-centered therapy is unconditional positive regard, where the psychologist offers basic acceptance and support of a person regardless of what the person says or does. The psychologist did not use this tactic, saying that his phobia was that bad and offered no support towards the patient's situation. Next up is group. It means to have basic acceptance and support of the person regardless of what the person says or does. So an example would be like, he says he wants, okay, cut this part. Actually, keep filming.
So, does anyone have anything they want to say? Anyone else? Okay, Tansen.
I tie people to chairs.
Okay, first off, you shouldn't touch
As
people.
I was saying before, group therapy is a type of therapy where one or more therapists treat a small group of clients that have similar issues. This is used to show the patients that their problem is not rare, that people just like them share the same problems. A type of group therapy is family therapy. This is where a family go together as a group to see a therapist and discuss problems the family might be having with each other. Couples therapy is another type of group therapy where, similarly to family therapy, the couple comes in to discuss problems with their relationship. Marriage counseling is the most popular form of couples therapy.
Okay, we're good. Okay, we're good. Today we're gonna experiment on systematic desensitization. Look, he's scared of bunnies.
Wait, I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Well, if you're listening, to be honest, it all started with a phobia of rabbits that I had. It happened in 5th grade. I was poking what I thought to be a dead rabbit with a stick. And then all of a sudden it just turned around and bit me in the face. And since then I've just been scared ever since.
Okay. Well, this is what should have happened. There's 3 different types of preventions. First off, primary prevention. This is where before the event occurs, where you poked the bunny and it bit you in the face, you should have been educated, or primary prevention of the bunny biting you in the face. Secondly, secondary prevention. This is where, right after you got your illness, you went to go get tested for the phobia. So you'd come to see someone, get tested, to figure out your illness and how to stop it in its early stages.
Well, that's all nice to hear, but I don't really see how those relate to me now. Like, I already have the intense phobia. The rabbit already bit me in the face and I'm already scared of it. So what's next? What should I do now?
Right. Well, that's where tertiary prevention comes in. That's where you come to a professional, such as me, to come and help your phobia, where you soften the impact of its results. For example, you could have done virtual reality desensitization, or normal systematic desensitization, where you're introduced into a smaller object, such as a small toy rabbit, and then slowly introduced into the actual object, unlike the man that tied you to a chair and just forced you into a room full of rabbits. Unfortunately, I can't help you. Your phobia is that bad where I think the only result is lobotomy.
What's lobotomy?
Lobotomy is a neurosurgical operation that involves serving parts of the brain, especially the prefrontal lobe, to help people with phobias.
In the arms of the angel, fly away.
What happened? What should I say happened?
I was poking a rabbit with a stick.
In 5th grade, I was poking what I thought to be a dead rabbit with a stick.
And, that was the
And then it just...
Marriage counseling is the most popular form of couples therapy. May we sit closer?
She says no.
Okay. May I ask why she says no?
She wants you to listen to her more. And as your wife, she deserves it.
She's just a stuffed animal, but I'm sorry.
Oh, looks like time's up. Get out.
Alright, I know we have a lot to work on, but, you know, it's all part of the process. Alright, so 3, 2, 1.
I want to tie you to a chair.
No, no, no. Sit back down.
A few moments later.
I don't want to tie you to a chair.
Good. So, what brings you in here today?
I'm depressed.
No, you're not.
Okay.
Hi, and welcome back to Psychology 101. First off, we have psychoactive drugs. Psychoactive drugs are a chemical substance that changes the brain function and results in perception, mood, consciousness, or behavior. If the cognitive therapist technique did not work, he could have prescribed the patient with depression with antidepressant drugs. Next up, behavior therapy. Behavioral therapy is the method of changing the behavior of a patient by changing the thoughts and feelings that may be causing them. It functions on the idea that all behaviors are learned and that unhealthy behaviors can be changed. The therapist uses this technique by giving the patient rope or string and talking about it every time he felt the urge to tie someone up until he changed his behavior. Next up is cognitive therapy. Cognitive therapy is a type of therapy in which negative patterns of thought about the self and the world are challenged in order to alter unwanted behavior patterns or treat mood disorders, such as depression, in the patient. Finally, if you put both behavior and cognitive therapy together, you get cognitive behavioral therapy. And this is where you change the self-deprecating thinking of cognitive therapy with the changing of behavior of behavioral therapy.